Hello, everybody. It's Mark J. Freeman from AfterBuzz TV's Dishin Days, and I am here with Meredith Scott Lynn.
Meredith? Are you drunk?
Meredith Scott Lynn.
Meredith Scott Lynn.
Yeah, okay. I've been practicing off air, and with the amazing Suzanne Rogers.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Jen.
I agree. When Meredith walked over, she's like, I can't believe I get to do this with Suzanne.
Think about it.
Yeah.
I remember on your 40th anniversary of the show,
Yes.
a sheet cake the size of Wisconsin pulled out on set. My God, that cake. And Suzanne ate all.
I did not.
She had it brought to her dressing room. We were like, can we have a piece? She was like,
I don't even think I got a piece.
exactly. Look at her. No cake. Go ahead.
So, I wanted to ask you about, I saw, it has been out there, so I don't think I'm breaking news or doing anything I shouldn't be doing here, that Louise Sorel is returning to the show.
Really?
And I have to tell you, when I work at the Odyssey Theater, I'm the box office manager there.
You do?
I do.
Ooh.
And one of the things I was told, yes, please do. They said, sometimes we get celebs, you got to keep it together. Louise Sorel is proof that I did not keep it together.
When she walked
I literally accosted her so that she would come do AfterBuzz.
Oh, she's the best.
And she was amazing, and she followed up and called me even to do the interview. So
nice.
when I saw that she was coming back, I was like, I have to ask Suzanne about, I'm hoping you're going to get to work with the amazing Louise Sorel.
I don't get to work with her, but the storylines just, they kept us apart.
Got it.
But she's wonderful.
Yeah.
She's just lovely and genuine. And the first thing she says to me, oh my God, let me sleep in your hair. Okay, fine. Okay, go ahead.
I think we have three great hair people here right here.
She slept in my hair. She'd wake up like this.
Never get out.
So
sleep in my hair.
when we saw that you were on the list here today, we were kind of excited because we haven't seen you in Salem in a while. I'm assuming this means we're going to be seeing more of Anne.
I hope so. I haven't been on the air, I think, since July.
Yeah.
I'm not really around a lot in Los Angeles. I travel a whole lot for a children's education company that I started. So when they call and say, hey, what are your dates of availability? I'm like, Friday to Sunday of the blah, blah, blah. So I'm not around. But I'm hoping that part of why I was invited is that they're maybe going to have me come back, maybe, swoop in to give Lucas a little bit of love.
Yes.
He needs some Anne love.
Well, I'm glad you said that because you both get to work with Brian Datillo.
Oh, I love him.
Who,
He's amazing.
this was many, many years ago, I stalked him at Macy's. I went there. Watched our interview from a couple years ago. Yeah, I told him all about it. You both get to work. He is doing such amazing work.
He's brilliant.
And how has it been work? I love that you both are here. Can talk about him.
Well, I'll talk first because you have so much more experience with Brian than I do. Here's my favorite thing about him is that he's so funny. His comedic sensibility is so spot on. It's crazy, and I live for that. That's my thing, right? So hitting that high drama and making meaningful, connected moments, and looking in another actor's eyes and making it real and work. I feel like that's easy, right? That's something good actors can do. But that funny is like a whole craft unto its own, and that guy's got it dialed in.
Yeah.
So, and most of what we do is funny, but it can't feel funny. We can't do funny.
Right.
We gotta be funny.
Exactly.
And Brian
The
can.
audience laugh.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, and Brian knows how to be funny and not do funny, and that's a real gift for an actor, I think. And it's rare. I think it's rare.
Yeah, and
I love him.
Yeah, he's. I'm not caught up this week, so maybe things have changed. But last I saw, he's still drinking, and so you guys have been dealing with that. Again, how is it working?
Well, I am a sponsor
Yes.
of Eric.
Right.
Of Brady and of Lucas, and I'm like going, oh my God, I'm not doing a very good job. But I wish we would do more of the real going into a meeting and all the nastiness that happens in that. That would be really great.
They say AA is like 99% effective. Like 99% of alcoholics who go to AA will get sober. So it's brave that Days of Our Lives puts that on the air. And you're right. The more that they could show that,
it needs to be more of it.
Yeah.
And we've got two now, and I'm their sponsor.
Yeah.
And oh my God, Yeah.
Before you get him totally sober, I think Anne should show up, get him totally drunk.
Yep.
Here's my pitch.
It's all about her.
No, but here's the pitch, because Anne wants to make Jen's life miserable.
Right.
I think she should show up, swoop in with some love. I know but still.
She's got a foot in her other pond.
Anne should wake up next to Lucas, show him the wedding ring that he put on her the night before, but doesn't remember why, because she bought it for herself. Wakes up in the morning, says to Lucas, I do. And he is Lucas, so he's like, well, he's going to follow through. Meanwhile, it's a whole setup. She marries him. And then at the wedding, after he kisses her, she turns to Jennifer Horton, Ann Milbaur, and says, come here, sis. That's my fantasy.
That's how it goes.
It's kind of the only way to bring Anne
you want to
back.
go with there, but
Then you can get him sober.
oh, okay.
That was just
Listen, marrying Anne that's him hitting bottom.
gonna hit the
That's
bottom.
bottom.
Yeah.
That's bottom.
For
for
someone who's been on the show as long as you have, and I know, I'm not, but everybody loves Maggie. I know you love Maggie. I know you love Days of Our Lives, but you also are an actor, and I think anybody who's an actor knows, sometimes you get to a point where you're like, oh, I want to do something different. I want to be more fulfilled as an actor. To feel as a more fulfilled actor, who, if you had the opportunity the chance to play any other part to fill that acting need, who would it be?
Well, I don't feel any need to play any other part.
Okay.
Okay.
What
Because I love my character. I love getting a script, marking it up, finding things that I think are interesting, surprising people. Even like they'll put commas and things inside, and I ignore them. I do what it's like. I don't know. I came on the
writers reinvent her character all the time.
Yeah,
because she can reinvent herself.
That is true.
So I love it, and I still love it, and as long as they still want me, I enjoy it. Hey, I'm on.
Great, I love that answer. I was I'm wondering what she's going to say.
Such a great answer. Yeah. What's the point of feeling stuck in such an awesome show with such awesome opportunities,
right.
And to say and do the kinds of things that get to happen on soap operas, on Days of Our Lives. You're not reading a script from CSI or any other show out there where there's
in an hour.
Yeah.
And such heightened, crazy fun for actors. This is like a playground.
Yeah.
This is a field day.
Well, we can
This is our repertory.
Yeah.
This is what we do. And this is what we can try and we can play and we can react to it and people can go, oh, I don't like that. Oh, well, maybe I do. Oh, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll be different.
Do you have
my resume is 2 miles long, right? I've done tons of sitcoms. I've been a regular on so many shows, tons of movies, right? All these. I'm like the girl you've seen in everything, but you don't know my name,
I was just gonna say,
right? You know my character's name. You're like, hey, Enid, hey, Operator 312. Days of Our Lives, without a doubt, the most fun, most awesome gig I've ever had, for sure. I mean that. I'm not just saying that because I'm sitting here.
Right.
What a brilliant bunch of people and a beast to produce.
Yeah.
A beast. Like the production team is off the chain. Nobody can make
trying to write
for
this many. Oh my God.
For 50-something years, there is nothing.
Yeah.
You could take the top running sitcoms, dramas on television combined. They haven't been on the air as long as Days of Our Lives. That's an amazing
on all
thing.
the networks.
It's an amazing thing.
Do you, from when you were first on 42 years ago, how has it changed? Just be like the writing process. Is it? You probably didn't you guys used to have a lot more like rehearsal times and stuff, didn't you back then?
Well, it was only a half an hour.
Right.
Back then, it was a half an hour. It wasn't live. No.
Right.
It was. Please, I'm not that old. It was. Jesus.
Corners, girls. Corners.
It was 30 minutes, and then it went to an hour. It went to an hour and 75. It came on in 65.
Okay.
So that was the difference. That was a big shock.
Yeah.
Because we thought, the scene's 30 minutes, so you're only really doing about 17 or 18 minutes. Now you've jumped from 17 or 18 minutes to 40 to 43, 44. So that's a big jump.
Yeah.
And actually, I don't know. I just feel like I've just grown.
Yeah.
I grew up on the soap, and I just feel that it's only better.
Yeah.
It's better.
I'd buy that book.
Oh. Maybe together.
Sit by.
You got a book writer over here too, right?
Dictate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the stories you have.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Behind the scenes with Suzanne Rogers.
What happened?
Named it.
Suzanne Rogers.
Named it. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much.
Scenes.
I had other things planned, but I love everything we talked about was so much fun. So thank you
and
so
your mother's
much.
texting
And my
you.
mom's texting me, so I gotta go. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I used to go to premieres of movies I was in, and there it is on the screen.
MSL.
Meredith,
MSL.
Lynn, right? But they do it wrong.
Meredith.
They do it wrong.
See, you're saying it wrong now. I'm going to say it wrong. Okay.
No,
Meredith.
MSL.
Scott. MSL.
No,
MSL.
Got it.
That's the way to remember it.
I like it.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2.